Louisiana beer reviews, looking at Modelo Chelada Tamarindo Picante. There's a garbage man out there, garbage men, so that'll dissipate very soon. This just came out in 2017. It's the new cerveza Michelada type Chelada beer from Grupo Modelo, a wholly owned subsidiary of everyone's favorite brewing company, Anheuser-Busch InBev. Here we are at 8:30. It is so humid. It's becoming breezy, however. Cerveceria Modelo Mexico. Well, you say, but no, it's Constellation Brands. That's who owns Modelo. Well, okay. Grupo Modelo is owned by Anheuser-Busch InBev. But to comply with antitrust laws, they had to allow Constellation Brands to control the Modelo brands in the United States. In the United States, not the rest of the world. So this is produced in Nava, Mexico. And that's the Constellation Brands brewing facility for the importation of the Anheuser-Busch InBev beverages into the United States under the Grupo Modelo umbrella. Well, it's complicated, but that's the glory of antitrust laws. Murmur, murmur, murmur. 3.3% alcohol. Oh my goodness. Won't be getting drunk off of this thing. Not that that's my goal anyway. So it's very low alcohol. They use beer. Now this is off their website, the Constellation Brands website. They use beer, tomato, salt, and lime with tamarind and chipotle peppers. Tamarind is very popular in Indian food. 280 calories for this 24-ounce can. Okay, so it's 140 calories for the 12-ounce. That's not really that heavy. That's average. All right. They say don't shake it, roll it. I bought this at Racetrack, I believe, or was it at the Shell station? Well, one of those there's corner convenience stores around here everywhere, and they all sell these different singles. You can find it around here. All right, so be curious to write a written review and look at some video reviews if they exist. This might be the first video review for this beer in the world, but then I didn't check, so it may not be. And at the end of the day, as we like to say, doesn't really matter, does it? Ooh, look at that frothy head. Frothy pink, peach colored head, and a reddish orange appearance with lots of chunks. Okay, they didn't say anything about the clam broth. Okay, so no clam broth for you anti-seafoodites or you people that are unfavorable towards shellfish. You know, I mean, I can understand that people might not want clam broth in their beer. They don't want to drink a beer that's like chowder. Smells up. Now, what is my experience with tamarind spice? I don't know if I even had it. Probably didn't know it. It smells spicy and tomatoey and beery. It's all right. Let's go with the taste. Whoa. That's salty. Pretty salty. And there's a papery note. Now, you get that with a lot of these Mesoamerican lagers. You notice that? You get these lagers from Nicaragua, or Mexico, or Haiti, or Guyana, or maybe Barbados. I think it was Barbados where I had the banks that That bottle was from Barbados, but you know what I mean. Like and they'll have that papery note, and I don't know if they're letting it get oxidized or if it's just some other characteristic, some kind of way. It's not bad. It's just I don't pick up that papery note really with American produced lagers. It's definitely there. Sort of like a loose leaf paper type thing. And some tomato and some sweetness and spices, I guess. So if I was ever looking to drink beer mixed with tomato juice, salt, and spices, and I don't think I'd ever be looking to do that, but if I was, this might be something to reach for. I like the regular Modelo Chelada. I think I prefer that more. I was favorable towards the Budweiser, even more favorable towards the Budweiser Picante Chelada. The Bud Lights, you know, they were okay. The Limon, but they were a little thin, but I mean, common sense, light beer, right? Thin. I just adored the Tecate Michelada Diablo. I had the Michelada and then the Michelada Diablo. I think they slightly altered the recipe and added the Diablo. So, I mean, they're all interesting. Oh, and the Sol Chelada was pretty good. The Tecate Chelada, those are only sold in Mexico, to my knowledge. So how does this rank up there with them? It's a little lemony. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm not too thrilled with that papery note. I'm not loving that. What are the artificial flavors and colors? I don't know. Probably some red color. I guess it's all right. I'll give it a C. It's average. It's average. You might like it. It's like the third and fourth season of Laverne. You know, the first and second season of Laverne and Shirley were just spot on, dynamite. I mean, a lot of energy, creative writing, and just they were nailing every scene, you know. The second and third seasons, they were all right. And then, of course, eventually they lost the plot and it deteriorated. But that's not an unusual situation. So this is sort of like that, right? Yeah. That'd be the highest I'd give it, be a C. Straight C. So if you want something that's just all right, go ahead and buy it. Y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.